Alrighty guys, kind of a weird one today. We're at Lely Resort, the Mustang Club course. But if you'll notice, the swing cam is totally offline for about the first 10 holes. So that comes back hole 11, so you won't see what I do to hit a slice like this, but you'll see the result. And we'll get to hole 11 as quick as possible without swings. We'll just look at the results here. That was a par 5, so a birdie first, which works out nicely, and then pulled directly towards the water. Not gonna make it though. 152, and that's not even close. Makes the semi-rough. 43 remaining. Without a swing cam, it kind of reminds me of the GSPRO demo videos where someone just like uses a mouse and goes back and forward and flicks it. I am swinging, just so you know, and the cam will return. But -1 through 2, hole par 4. Just shy of 400 yards, and that went way too far. 175. I would have liked to have seen that, because that would have been a 7-iron that went 175, which is like the dream for me, is to move all my clubs up about 10 and take less club on more yardages more often. Here we go to the 4th, another just shy of 400 yard par 4. I can't hit draws, so I just hit it into the tree. A good recovery though, almost got it in there. And a par going to the 5th hole, which is a par 3, 141 yards. This looks just like middle of the green. Safety shot for a par. And we move on. Well, we can talk about the Mustang Club. All of the Lely is how I say it. Lely Resort courses. I believe there's 3 of them now. I like all of them a lot. They got to be Florida courses if I had to guess, but they are laid out very nicely. They have interesting holes like this one that had like a floating fairway. I didn't particularly play this hole very well because that's a double bogey and going from -1 to +1, but for the most part, they're some of my favorite courses. When this one came out, the Mustang Club course, I was super excited to go play it, and there's a good reason why. They're extremely fun. Just trying to lay up on a par 5 and taking it 226. That's pretty crazy. Another birdie on a par 5 there, so negating the double bogey with a couple birdies on par 5s. The 8th hole is another par 3, about 135 yards. Kind of nailed the distance there, just a little to the left. Major slice water danger there, but able to safely get it up and over. Tough pin location there on the left, and didn't particularly send that on a good path. Neither was that chip, and so through 9 we're gonna have another double bogey, 2 birdies and 2 double bogeys, leaving us right there at +2. The 10th hole is another par 5, so let's see if we can make 3 in a row here, birdies on the par 5s. We'll have a good chance at it, about 30 yards in. Now with the auto putt in GSPRO, you're wanting to get it into this circle for 1, into the bigger circle, and on the green for 2. That one's in for 1, so that is a birdie. 3 consecutive par 5s birdied, along with 2 double bogeys, and now you can see the swing cam is back. So apologies for that. I figure the people who just want to see the course will be happy we kind of got through that front 9, and the people who are interested in how I'm swinging, you guys get the back 9 to see if anything's going on. Laser beam over the tree, no spin, and it rolls off the back. Staying down on that chip, but flipping it to the right. Saving par though. Another par 3, 138. It's probably an 8-iron. Super straight, right over the pin, just a little long. Thirteenth hole is a par 4, 372 yards. Little slicey, nubby thing down the right-hand side in the rough. 35 remaining. Trying to keep it low beneath those branches, and again just creaming it. That's probably the 9 or 8-iron again, just going way too far. On the way back 20 yards down the hill a little. Is it gonna roll? It is not. So back to +2. Trying to shake it off. Can't outdrive this fairway, so we're going to lay up. And a bad one at that. It finds the pine straw. It's going to be tough to birdie this par 5 after that start. And the next one gets eaten alive by the rough. It does find the fairway with about 145 left to this green. Bit of a pull. That's going to find the rough on the left side of the green. Mechanically just looked like face closed a little bit there. Par 5 chip into the 1-putt circle for a par. And we move on to 15. We got 422. Club head speed 104.4 I like. 11 launch I like. Backspin not great. 171 in. Get a good bounce, could have a chance. Hole high just to the right, and we'll take that all day. 16th brings us another par 3, 125 yards. This might be a wedge, and I did not hit it good. It looked like I had to rescue my entire body just to hit the ball, and it ends up being really left. 16 yards, tough distance out of the rough, and does not get there. Now even tougher distance, 7 yards. And a really good, like, soft little chip. So giving one away on 16, 17, and 18. I'm just trying to par these most of the time. Cut the corner okay, that was super heely. 9-iron in, trying to find this back of the green. Definitely came off good. And it's too far. Dang it. So chipping to save par on 17. This is where I get into trouble. If it's too short or too far, oh, it's dead perfect. Tap in par. Up and down, successful. 18th hole. Trying to get out of here. We'll take a +3 on this course. Oh god, water. Stop. That would be a typical 18th hole for me. Dumping it in the water. Looks like I can get over the water with about 50 yards here. Trying to find like a 100-yard weird low draw, which didn't execute at all. But parred 17 and 18, got out of there with a +3. Happy with that one, like the Mustang Club. Make sure to like and subscribe and check out all the playlists for more courses.